Surviving alone at minus 81 degrees Celsius, a real story of snow, fire, and every mistake you can't afford. This was not filmed for adventure. It wasn't about breaking records, chasing danger, or showing off endurance. I went into the coldest part of Siberia alone, where temperatures dropped to minus 81 degrees Celsius, minus 113.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Not to go viral, but to push myself under conditions where even small errors can mean the end of everything. Camping at minus 81 degrees Celsius is not survival mode, it's crisis management every minute. This environment doesn't welcome anyone. There's no trail, no signal, no visible horizon, only wind, frozen silence, and snow that buries your boots in seconds. At minus 81 degrees Celsius, nothing feels real. Even time moves differently. Your breath freezes before it leaves your lips. Your clothes stiffen, metal burns your skin. Plastic shatters like glass. Every system of the body is working overtime just to stay above the threshold of failure. The most dangerous enemy, time, not just temperature. In these temperatures, the countdown begins the moment you stop moving. A forgotten glove, frostbite in under 2 minutes. Breathe too quickly, you'll dry out your lungs. Fire goes out, you've got 15 minutes to fix it, or find shelter fast. You can't rely on instinct alone, you need protocol. My setup, one hot tent, one stove, zero room for error. I used a double-walled canvas hot tent and a titanium wood-burning stove because nothing else works at these temperatures. Every stake had to be drilled into ice-hard ground. Every seam had to be sealed. Once inside, I built layers. Reflective insulation underfoot, fireproof mat, 3 levels of thermal barrier. Stove running continuously. I wasn't camping. I was building a miniature life support system in the middle of a deep freeze. Cooking and hydration. Keep it simple, keep it hot, never delay. I brought only what I could cook quickly. High-fat meats, cooked rice, dry oats, butter packets, herbal tea. Even water becomes a hazard. It freezes inside the tent if left uncovered. I kept my kettle going almost non-stop, because once you're dehydrated, your core temperature drops and your judgment with it. No meals for enjoyment, just fuel to keep moving. Real dangers people don't talk about. You might think the cold is the main challenge, but in reality, it's the stacking of multiple small problems. Moisture from your breath can turn your sleeping bag to ice. Sweating inside your clothes during setup can freeze you overnight. Losing track of time during daylight can mean setting up too late. I nearly got caught once, to 20 minutes away from camp, collecting wood. Visibility dropped. Wind picked up. If I hadn't marked the snow with reflective tape, I might not have made it back in time. You don't panic, you follow your process. Because panic burns energy, and energy is heat. Mental clarity is the real survival skill. Alone in this place, without noise or light, your thoughts echo. To stay focused, I followed a strict daily routine. Journal each night. Wake every 2 hours to stoke the fire. Tea before bed. Check pulse, hydration, and skin every morning. I reminded myself, you're not here to beat nature. You're here to respect it and survive within it. Key safety lessons for anyone considering extreme cold camping. This video is not encouragement to repeat what I did. If you're planning a winter expedition, please consider the following. Test your gear in milder conditions first. Never camp in extreme cold alone unless you're trained and have backup support. Carry multiple heat sources and fire starting kits. Always leave your location and timeline with someone you trust. Know the signs of hypothermia and frostbite and have a plan when they appear. Mental health is just as important. Isolation can impair your judgment fast. What I took with me from minus 81 degrees Celsius, I didn't come out with a hero story. I didn't leave with epic footage or viral moments. I came out with deeper silence, clearer thoughts, and a stronger understanding of just how thin the line is between fine and too late.